Which cozy game are you looking forward to the most in 2024? Let me know down in the comments. Here are 5 of my favorites coming next year. So first up, we have Fantasy Life. Now, Fantasy Life was supposed to be coming out in 2023, but they did delay it till summer of 2024, which honestly, I'm totally fine with because we've all seen games rushed out, and really, it's just never good. Now, this has everything your typical cozy game has. There is cooking, crafting, decorating, there's mining, there's fishing, but instead these are going to be in the form of actual roles you play and storylines you play out in those roles, so you get to decide which roles you would like to live out. From what we've seen so far, there will be a mercenary, paladin, hunter, magician, miner, woodcutter, angler, cook, blacksmith, carpenter, tailor, and an alchemist, along with a few others. The cool thing with these roles is you can switch anytime, so you can jump back and forth between however many you like. There's also a designing or a decorating aspect similar to Animal Crossing New Horizons, where you can terraform the land and place items. So this has a lot to offer for fans of all kinds of different cozy games. I'm definitely looking forward to diving into Fantasy Life in 2024. Next up, we have Pixel Shire. Now, this will be coming out on the Nintendo Switch and on PC through Steam as well. This also was supposed to be coming out in early access in 2023, but they recently tweeted that they decided to not release an early access version and to just launch their 1.0 in 2024. I personally love this decision because, as I mentioned before, we've all seen games come out way too early that have been rushed, and we're getting way too many unfinished games in early access and in beta lately that just don't end up playing well. But that's kind of beside the point. This is a very Stardew-esque game with resource gathering, farming, decorating, fishing, mining, home building. But where this one differs from Stardew is you can actually terraform and waterscape. And if you've been around the channel, we've played a ton of Animal Crossing, and the terraforming and the waterscaping really allows you to make your towns unique and stand out from your friends' towns. So I'm looking forward to seeing how people's towns turn out with this feature. Another very exciting game coming in 2024. Now, this next one I'm sure is on the top of everyone's list. I am manifesting it for 2024. Not only are we getting the Stardew Valley 1.6 update, we are also going to be getting the Haunted Chocolatier. Concerned Ape, the creator of Stardew Valley, has been working on a brand new game called The Haunted Chocolatier, and so far it looks a lot like Stardew, with the same pixel graphics, though they do look a lot better already. We have a new location, new NPCs to get to know, and a new storyline where we'll be running a chocolate shop instead of a farm, which, I don't know about you, but to me it is a much needed fresh take on the cozy life sim. There are magic doors that seem to take us to different realms, and I'm not sure if this has been confirmed yet, but I believe this is going to be in the same world as Stardew Valley. Haunted Chocolatier looks to also have beefed up the combat and looks to have a lot more to offer in that aspect than Stardew Valley has. We've seen a new bow and a shield at least so far. Now, side note, I am a huge Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory fan. The original, not Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. It holds a lot of sentimental value to me, and while this isn't a Willy Wonka game, running a chocolate shop gives me those kind of vibes, so I'm really excited to see how this develops and where this adventure takes us. My next most anticipated game for 2024 will be coming out on PlayStation 5, Xbox, and the Nintendo Switch. This is the Plucky Squire. I am seriously so excited for this. This is such a unique game where you play as a character named Jot in an adventure that literally jumps off the page and goes between being in a storybook and jumping out to be in the world outside of the book. It looks like there will be tons of really fun twists and turns with some puzzles and some combat thrown in as well. It looks like one of the most imaginative games I've seen in the last few years. I absolutely love the hand-drawn art style of this. Shout out to James Turner. It also kind of gives me It Takes Two vibes if you've seen or played that. This looks like it's going to be the ultimate fantasy game, like things you would probably picture as you were playing with your toys when you were a kid. I cannot wait to jump into this when it comes out. Next on the list, you guessed it, it is another cozy farming sim. This is Grave Seasons. This is another pixel graphic farming sim where you can farm, you can fish, you can romance the people of the town. Shocking, I know, right? How refreshing. Except this one kinda is. Because one of the townspeople that you romance might just be a killer. Yes, what says cozy more than just a little bit of stabby, you know? So basically the goal of this game is to find out who the killer is before they kill everybody in the town. I personally love a good mystery and like solving puzzles and things like that, so I'm very interested to see how this plays out. I think due to the nature of the game, we will have to play through this a few times to get different people to be the killer and things like that. This is still extremely early in development. We only have seen a few screenshots of this to come out, so I'm really looking forward to see how this develops, and hopefully this drops in 2024 as well. Now, I know I said there were 5 games, but I would not feel right about leaving out Paper Mario: The Thousand-Year Door. This initially came out in 2004. It is coming back 20 years later with enhanced graphics for the Nintendo Switch. Not only is this the best Paper Mario game by a long shot, but this is on a lot of people's top favorite games of all time. If you never got around to playing this because it was on the GameCube and a little bit less accessible, I highly recommend you check this out on Nintendo Switch when this drops in 2024. It is going to be a massive nostalgia trip, and I cannot wait to take it. This has to be on the list of most anticipated games for 2024. Alright, I'm gonna let this one sneak in on the list. And I know I can hear you already. Fortnite's for kids. Fortnite's a shooter game. Well, most cozy games are for kids anyways, or kids can at least play them, right? Lego Fortnite is going to be an anticipated game for 2024. Now, Lego Fortnite is more of a cozy survival type game. It is completely free to play, and Epic genuinely has outdone themselves with how fun Lego Fortnite is. Think a little bit like Minecraft, but Lego. It has a bit of farming, a ton of building. I mean, it's a Lego game, so of course there's a ton of building, right? There are a bunch of caves you can explore and harvest value materials that will help you upgrade your tools and your weapons and your base. Now, don't let the word weapons scare you. If combat isn't your thing, there is an option to not even have enemies in the game. And if survival isn't your thing, there's an option to not even have to worry about food. There's of course also a sandbox game mode where you can fly around and just build as much as you want without having to deal with collecting all the materials or fighting any enemies or worrying about the food or anything like that. The nice thing about Lego Fortnite as well is you can invite your friends over to play with you, and if you own the world that you guys are playing on, you can give what are called keys to up to 8 different players, so that if you're not online, they can still access that world and play on that world, and you guys can build a base together. It's a ton of fun. We've been doing a lot in Discord already. Trust me, it's worth trying out. Now, the reason I have this as an anticipated cozy game for 2024 is because when Lego Fortnite dropped, there were millions playing it. And even now, as I'm recording this, there are 560,000 people playing it, which is more than even the zero build mode, which is typically Fortnite's most popular mode. With the way Fortnite gets updates in general, the success of Lego Fortnite will surely be bringing in all kinds of future updates throughout the life of the game. It's not like a small mode, it is its own game. I can't wait to see what Epic has in store for this mode. If you haven't checked it out yet, like I said, I promise you it's worth it. You can't beat a price point of free, right? Please be sure to hit the like button to push this out to others. Subscribe if you really enjoyed the video. Share it with a friend. Thank you so much for chilling, and we'll catch you in the next one. Peace!